The Minister for Science, Technology and Innovation, Dr. Musenero, has urged researchers at Makerere University to ensure their functions, research, core values and outreach directly support national priorities, specifically Uganda's National Development Plan for UNDP.
This country imitates Makerere and is either headed by a product of Makerere, or all the staff are from Makerere, or they have, they are graduates. So Makerere is pivotal. And so as Makerere goes, so will the nation. I don't know if we have that appreciation. And so Makerere is a firstborn. And usually the way the firstborn goes, so will all the other children.
She emphasized that Makerere University, being a product of the country's elite, is responsible for its current status, whether good or bad.
Makerere is responsible for the status of many things in this country. The good and the ugly. You are responsible.
Dr. Musenero urged researchers to connect their brain power to the nation's priorities, focusing on science, technology, and innovation that drives economic development.
This is the biggest center of brain power. Ideally, what we in cabinet would be implementing should be coming out of you. We don't have another institution with so much qualification, with so much brain power. Now, if that brain power is not connected to the priorities of the nation, then there is a problem.
She challenged researchers to shift their focus from products made outside the country to locally developed solutions.
If you disconnect your university from economy, then the university has no reason to exist. The university is an organ, a vital organ in the economic development of the nation. That is why government prioritizes resources for the university, even when they are struggling, even when you're not happy with that money. So this understanding, this synthesis and analysis should have come out of the university, but it didn't. And this is one of the things that is in what we call a black box, which we'll talk about in our engagements, as I promised yesterday. It's a systematic absence of knowledge of how science and research builds the economy.
The government provides 30 billion Ugandan shillings annually to support research and innovation at Makerere. Despite government support, the adaptation of science and technology has not yielded the expected results.
We struggle. We don't know how the research you do, you'll come, you see the value of death, but what does it really look like? How does it work to kill me? And the only thing they'll tell you, funding. But we have funded programs and they have failed.
Professor Buyinza Mukadas, Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, acknowledges the existing gap between research production output and commercialization.
To the people, I think that is important. What is lacking? We've done a lot of research. We've done a lot of applied and basic research, as the minister showed you in the figures. In those bars you could see. But much of this possibly now needs to be moved forward into commercial products that will really inform the community development agenda. There are many, as if you toured the stalls, there are many prototypes that now we need to hand over to the next generation of the value chain development. And now we need to go into partnership with industry to say now we have produced, for example, this chicken feed. Can you now go and multiply it such that it becomes a commercial product on the Ugandan market? That's what we needed to do.
He, however, affirms that after discussions on how science can be a tool to national development, results are yet to be fruitful.
You might have noted that now we have changed, we have revised our research agenda. It was just launched yesterday. And why did we revise the research agenda? Because we wanted to have meaningful impact to national development. And the way we are doing it is now to go into partnership with industry and private sector. For quite some time, we've been doing it as science in the laboratory, as researchers, alone, and leaving the industry and the private sector the other side of the ridge. Now we are doing it in a partnership with them.
The President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, consistently emphasizes the need to prioritize science and technology for a better Uganda.
You produce the majority of those permanent secretaries. You produce the majority of those commissioners. You have produced the majority of decision makers in this country. So every time you criticize the government, just tell yourself that is what I produced. Can we do a census so that you can say, no, that one was not produced by me? Can we do a census? So you cannot disconnect yourself from the university, from the nation. Are we together on that one?
Naguja Serena, NSTV.